Hi guys, I'm Exact Chaos and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. We finally finished off the track all around the map, and what I'm going to do now is actually implement the lines. And we are starting, as mentioned, in this station over here. So over here we will be starting and going in this direction. Okay, so from Radstock into Waltham Abbey, from Waltham Abbey into Wimbledon, Wimbledon into Clitheroe, all the way around and into Hatfield. I'm gonna pop down here into Corringham, then we're going to run straight down into Hazelmere, right? Hazelmere, and then we're going to stop in Bingley, and then we're coming around and we will pop in. Ooh, no. Can I please take out those? Out, coming to Exmouth, then going around the mountainside, tight turn and into New Milton, and from New Milton we are back in Radstock. So that is, shall we just call it Superloop northbound, as the map's angled now. Superloop northbound on this side and then southbound. Anyway, Superloop 1, there we go, and the next one we want to do is Superloop 2 in the southern direction. Okay, so this one goes all the way down here to New Milton, then to Exmouth, then we're going up here and into Bingley. Why are you on the wrong side? And then we're going into Hazelmere and you're still on the wrong side. And then we're into Corringham, into Hatfield. Now you're on the right side. Okay, I need to investigate this. Into Clitheroe, into Wimbledon, and back into Radstock. So the fact that we ended up on the wrong side is a bit of a problem. So here all the way we're on the right side. Let's just call it Superloop 2. Superloop 2. I just want to track this routing to see where we ended up on the wrong side of the rails. Okay, all still perfect. We shouldn't actually even have the ability to go onto the wrong side. This is just going to be a loop operating in one direction all the time. On the side you want to be. I'm just wondering if there's areas where we're going through here. No, that's fine. Oh, maybe it switched over. Maybe there wasn't an issue. Anyway, that's fine. We're still on the right side. Yep, no problem. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. All the way through. Maybe that was what confused me. Is that one right there, and all the way around we're on the right side. That is not a problem whatsoever. So that is it. So the two Superloops are ready for launch, and I'm quite excited to see what we've got technology wise to fit these guys out with. So Hazelmere is where I'm at. Radstock So let's buy trains. So what's going to go super fast? That thing goes super fast, 200 kilometers an hour, 140. Yeah, so the class 218 is not quite cutting it for us. Anything down here? Excuse me, no, that's very slow. So really the class 103 is what we've got in terms of high speed. Nothing else can really run at that kind of speed. I think I'm already probably using those guys somewhere. So this is on 40, that's like nothing spectacular. This, I don't have a passenger train, a passenger wagon that can actually operate at that speed. That's just ridiculous. Well, anyway, it's still gonna be high speed. So let's do 1, and let's give them a fancy color. This one will be, I've got all kinds of colors, but I don't have a yellow train. Let's do a nice yellow train. So I'll do 1 of them. And then how many of this? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 210 people on that, and that's it. How many of them do? Wow, that's expensive. How many of them do I want to buy? How many stations do we have? We're like 9 stations. I think at least 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's like over 100 million for those. So I want to set them all to Superloop 1. There you go. One by one you'll be sorted out. Okay, let's get these guys underway. Let's get this running so we can make money again. So it won't be able to go quicker than 140 kilometers an hour because we just don't have the technology yet, but our first high-speed loop is up and running, and I might start by only running the 1 for now. How long is this train? Details? It is 260 meters long, so it can easily fit into the stations. And stop. Obviously no one's getting on board. And there it goes. I want to keep an eye on it, see how quickly it goes. Already up to 110. 130, it's going to stop off at 140, I'm sure. And just stop this bad boy right there. Yeah, 140, and that's all because of the wagon. So we really need better passenger wagons. I'm wondering about the FTL. If the FTL comes around, wondering whether that is worth us trying it on this line. I just wanted to at least get to the next station and move from the next station before I release it over here. It's obviously costing us a lot of money. And there it arrives. It goes in quite hot onto the station, I must say. And stop and go. Wait, pause. What the hell are you up to? Why are you going to New Milton? Why on earth are you going to New Milton? What did I do? What happened? Why? Okay, well, wonder why it did that. Really wonder why it did that. That was a bit scary for a minute there. So let's go back to Radstock, where our next train is probably pulling in. And stop. Okay. Wow, this is a long. I would really need some fast trains on this. It's a bit of a pity that we don't yet have something that can really make it worth it. It's a long way to get to the next station. I think he's going to get into Wimbledon now. Yeah, on the side of the bridge. And there we go. And there we go. Into Waltham Abbey as well. Perfect. The distances are then fairly equidistant. Start making your move. Why are you trying to come back? I don't understand it. I just don't. Is New Milton next on the line? That's... Why is New Milton here? There's a problem. Take New Milton out of there, please. I need to add a station, which is New Milton, but I need to move it to an appropriate spot though. That's weird. It's extremely weird. So let's add the station New Milton. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang, pause. New Milton is now in the right spot, guys. Now it's in the right spot. That's perfect. Perfectly fine. These guys need to space out a little bit better too, because we're only covering the north section of the track. We didn't have a station here. Over here is where we're at. And start running. Interesting that I don't know how that moved to that wrong spot over there, but that's it. Now everything is kind of working. Clitheroe and in the tunnel. And this is our last one for now, so make your stop right there. No one has had any passengers just yet. As soon as this one reaches Waltham Abbey, we'll let this one go, and then we'll see about how some of the other lines are going. We've spent a lot of time on this line now. Everything is going nice and top speed. I really am interested in getting quicker trains on this. And to be honest, I'm hoping that 5 trains on a loop is fine if they're running at 250 kilometers an hour. And into Waltham Abbey. And go. Perfect. So now we're actually just filling up the north part all the way to Corringham. So I'll give that a little bit of time to run. Hopefully they can space themselves out a little bit more. I'm hoping. This is insane. Oh, this is an absolute nightmare. We've got 100 trains messed up completely. Where are you going, my friend? Radstock. Radstock. So why aren't you going? Anyway, let's I hate it when these trains do this. Fine. Let me pop you over like that in the... Now you're doing it. That's insane. Are you full of stone? Yeah, operating full. Yeah, your stake cars are empty. What a nightmare. I don't know how... I think sometimes things just get messed up. I don't always claim to understand how these things operate. So that one over there got completely messed up somehow and ended in doing nothing. I'm wondering, there's enough room for it to keep going. So get out of the way. So hopefully that'll sort itself out a bit. The rest is still running. I wanted to have a look at this one. At the bottom is Superloop 1. That one completely stood still for a while. The passenger trains here has dropped, so I'm guessing something went wrong. So let's go and have a look over here where this is, where everybody is held up. There you go. Don't know how the hell this keeps happening. I don't know if it's... I didn't even touch any of these lines, so why that's a problem, I have no idea whatsoever. Come on. Just gonna rip that out now, so now you should be able to do your thing. Any other trains anywhere? I'm guessing there was like 2 of them there. Yeah, all of them kind of heaped up together. The other passenger train that was a problem is this one. And this one I don't necessarily think is a problem, but let's have a look. It's working, right? Let's quickly see if we can spot the trains, and they are running. So why? It's a little bit of an interesting one. I'm going to keep that doing its thing. I want to have a quick look at this train, if I can find one. There it is. Please let me know your finances. So it made losses up to like last year, but its revenue is growing and growing and growing, so maybe it is actually now becoming profitable. The other thing I wanted to check is this line over here. Finances on this, please. We actually managed to make a bit of a profit in like 4 years ago, and that's just this year looks pretty good too. Really, it's not a profitable route. Does that actually result in these guys being profitable at least? Yeah, fairly so. Fairly profitable. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we've got in terms of vehicles. I'm going to keep an eye on this. So you have filled up with logs, and you on the other hand have filled up with logs. Steel. Why aren't you taking up any steel? See, this is what I'm a little bit afraid of, is running this. So now they're running logs in both directions, and that's just generally not on. Definitely not going to make money doing it that way. So I think I might have to come and fix something on this. This is kind of doing their thing. Lumber. Really, these trains here should be picking up steel going in this direction and not lumber. So this guy, what is that guy running with? He's running empty, so he won't make any money. He's running lumber. Oh, from the top. Oh, so he had so much lumber or planks that he couldn't actually pick up any steel. Okay, that is so this isn't really working because we've got similar stuff on similar wagons and the one is picking up everything on the other side. There is so many passengers waiting for both these lines. We could potentially do with better, newer trains on them. Let's just go through our lines again. So at the bottom we've got the super loop that's not doing anything yet. This one stood still for forever and ever. That one stood still too. This one is, something has to be wrong with this one. Is it the it's not even that old yet, the line. So no, that's not the one. I want to have a look at this one. So why is this one's finances so there, and then it went up and now it's plummeted again? Is it, that's very strange. It's end of the year, so why has it been, so the running costs are, so it's just not made any income, but it's full of people. So what's happening? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where is this line running? Here it is. Any trains? Can't see any trains anywhere. Any trains over here? So stop, unload a few people, pick up a few people, full load, and go. Okay, keep going. I don't know, did I just kind of mess something up? It's going to come up to here all the way and it's going to pick up a few people. Yeah, it looks to be making money. How's the finances on this guy? It's already making money again. I don't know, there must have been a bit of a glitch somewhere that's been sorted out. Okay, these guys should still be making tons of money. This should be very profitable. So yeah, slowly the operating costs are going up and up and up and up because the trains are pretty old, I'm guessing. How old is this train? Details, 13 years only, so not that old. It's just getting older. This one I might need to have a word with. The Superloop is starting to gain some traction. We'll need to gain a lot more traction if we are to... Oh, it's got 42 people on it. I want to run the other side too, but I need a fair bit of extra income from it. So how's it going in terms of finances? It's costing 4 million to run and it's starting to get close to its first million in income, so that's pretty good. Everything else, how's everything else going? So we've sorted out these guys. That one was kind of broken for a long time, and I want to maybe let's go back to it. It is starting to sort itself out again. Yeah, full load. This one here is, it's just the 3, I think, just the 3 stations like that. Yeah, it'll make a ton of money, really. It will make a ton of money. What's the details on this? How old is this train? Not very old, so that's fine. That should be more than okay. Okay, well, I think we've got the Superloop up and running. Actually, there are a few things that we haven't done yet with regards to it, and that is, so that passenger line is up and running, which is fine. This one is, why the hell is this one so busy? That people walking this way to get to there, that's fine. Here's nothing for it. This one has kind of a route that it can take and an interchange. This one is fine too. It's got everything it needs in terms of someone wrapping it around. That's okay. So really only Wimbledon and Clitheroe is where I need to put some public transport in there, and let me quickly do that. I'm gonna grab a depot, a tram depot, and we're gonna pop it in here somewhere. Like so, and then I'm going to upgrade the rest of the road to include electric. That's what I'm after. Running it up there. Oops, don't necessarily want to run it up there. I think I should run it all the way through here and then down here. And what I should then be doing is building a section of road that kind of connects through like that. So that's pretty good. What I'll also do is I will actually link up this section like so, so that these guys at least have the ability to get there. So the question is, should I actually turn that around and run it through there instead of through this? Yeah, I think that's fine. If I have a station there and a station and then have something down around here, that should be fine. Okay, let's do that. Let's upgrade that just quickly to get this in there. Perfect. Now give me the stations. Passenger stations, please. So stations over here, station over there, station down at the river, station up here somewhere, station all the way around the corner there, station as we come around the bend up here. We'll do a quick station over there and do like one more on the way in. That's a pretty decent route. Let's pop in the two lines that we need. This is Wimbledon, so let's grab this and start it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stations, and this will be local passenger distribution Wimbledon 1. And now the other direction is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this will be local passenger distribution Wimbledon 2. That's good. Now get some trams. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Local passenger distribution Wimbledon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and give me Wimbledon 2. There you go. So Wimbledon is up and running. Now we've got this one still over here. I'm gonna pop in a section of road like that. Not quite what I wanted to do, neither is that. Wrap it like this and run it in there, and that one I'll run through there to make sure we pick up those people. Okay, now let's upgrade quickly. I want tram tracks, so there, 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 around there, around there. Okay, and give me a few stations. So first one will be somewhere around here, then somewhere around there, and I'm gonna pop it in somewhere over here. Have one all the way on the bend there, come around the corner, pop it in there, and that should be it. So let's quickly add the lines, 1, 2, and swap them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be Clitheroe local passenger distribution Clitheroe 1, other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and this will be the other one. Local passenger distribution, Clitheroe 2. Perfect. Pop those two out of there. Give me a tram depot. Probably in this area right here is fine. And let's buy a few trams. 1, 2, 3, 4. And local passengers will be Clitheroe 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Local passengers will be Clitheroe 2. There we go. All of them are in there, and that is where I'm going to end this episode. We will keep our eye on the Superloop in the next episode. They're getting filled up now. Let's have a look at the finances. We're still losing tons of money, but at least it's starting to get there. I think the other loop will as well make good money once it is nice and up and running. Okay guys, I'm Exact Chaos, and this has been Transport Fever Exactly. If you've liked this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you've got some ideas, suggestions and other comments, please leave them down below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.